Hey friends, Ari here, thanks for checking in. So I just released my cover of Radiohead's Airbag, and I just thought I'll tell you a little bit about what the song means to me. So as a child growing up, I was that shy, timid kid who cried easily, and even to early teens, I still had occasions where I cried in front of the class and things like that. I was very embarrassed and sensitive and all that stuff. And so when I encountered rock music around that time, I was blown away because it was just so heroic and it was so full of life and forceful and all these things that I wished that this music had. So to this day, one of the key things that I'm drawn to with rock and roll is the sense of heroism. Probably because I'm not one of them. I'm not really like that. Um, and so fast forward, Radiohead, when they came out with OK Computer, this was the first album that I got into with Radiohead because of all the buzz that happened when this album came out, and rightfully so. And I listened to this song, and this is, to this day, I think the most heroic of Radiohead's songs. Or My Iron Lung from Benz is also pretty heroic too, and there might be some songs in the first album that I'm not thinking about. But after this album, I really like Kid A too, but after that, I mean, they really lost interest in being a rock band, which I don't blame them. But OK Computer to me hits the sweet spot because it's such an adventurous music, yet it also rocks. And of those, this opener just really rocks. And so, at the risk of taking this great song with really innovative, crazy, avant-garde production and arrangement, and making it a little bit more boring and generic rock and roll, I was like, oh, I really love doing this song. So here I am, sharing my version of Airbag. Yeah, I know the lyrics are all tongue-in-cheek and sarcastic in many ways, but to me this music just is when Radiohead still had arena rock mannerism left in them, kind of thing. So it's just, I'm really, really fond of this song. Original, for example, some of my favorite moments are when the drums first come in, that distorted drum sound. To me, that's my favorite drum sound ever. When it comes in, it's just oh, it's just so awesome. And then I don't know if all of you noticed, but one of the weird thing about this arrangement is the bass. The bass just is totally doing this random thing that comes and go in and out, and it's almost like a distraction. The drums are keeping the steady beat, and there is a rhythm guitar throughout too. And bass is kind of oh, I'm just gonna fool around, right? And I kept that part of it with my arrangement too, although it's not playing the same thing. The bridge, it just kind of meanders off into somewhere else. So I wanted to up the heroicness, so I went with more of a little bit more conventional but more bombastic, heavy hitting kind of thing, and I think it works as an arrangement. It's again not as innovative as the original, but I had a lot of fun creating this version. It came together fairly quickly and easily. I was working on my album for the last 9 months or so, and I just kind of got sick of working on it. So I was like, oh, I just want to put something that I can put together much faster. So that's why I put it together, and I hope you guys enjoy my version. Thank you.